Taller doesn't always mean more dominant, but it certainly does in the case of giraffes. They're not predators and they don't terrorize other animals, but when they're forced to, they fight like no other animal in the wild could, which is exactly what we're about to see today. Listen up, folks, because it doesn't get any more dramatic or interesting than this. There was a lioness chasing down a giraffe calf, and the poor thing was only 30 months old. The lioness wouldn't give up, and for 3.5 miles, it chased the mom and her calf. The calf was absolutely exhausted, and the lioness finally caught up to them at a dead-end riverbed. The lioness got her chance after the little one fell down a cliff, but just when it seemed like the calf was dead, it suddenly got up and started walking again. It decided to hide in the river so the lioness couldn't get to it, but it was so exhausted that it fell asleep in the water and drowned. What a roller coaster! Who here expected that? Leave a like if you didn't, because I know none of you did. This clip is a tough one. It shows a heartbreaking accident that happened in the wild. While this giraffe mother was trying to protect her baby from a bunch of lions, it ended up accidentally kicking her own calf in the chaos, and it killed her own newborn. Giraffe kicks are very powerful, and if the giraffe had struck one of the hungry lions, it would have caused it a lot of damage and probably broken a lot of their bones. But unfortunately, it ended up kicking its own calf. Rest in peace, little one. A few lions had gotten a hold of a newborn giraffe in a reserve in South Africa here. The poor thing was so fragile that it didn't take them more than a few seconds to knock it to the ground. But just when it seemed like the little one was completely screwed, its brave mom came rushing in and scared the lions away. The lions were too many though, and they were too hungry to let their delicious meal slip away. They attacked the calf again, and the little one ended up half dead on the ground. But still, the mom didn't give up, and each time they tried to approach it, she would attack. Attacking a 2-day-old is never a nice thing to do, not even in the wild, and this lioness got kicked right in the head for trying to do so. The big cats were stalking the giraffe and her calf and aiming to hunt and devour them, but as soon as they attacked, the giraffe's fear evaporated, and it started kicking left and right to protect her little one. It got one of the predators right in the head, and I'm pretty sure it gave it a concussion. Imagine living in an area where everyone is trying to kidnap and kill your babies. How long would you last before losing your mind? This giraffe had just given birth to its adorable little calf 1 day ago, and already there was an entire pride of lions trying to get it. The giraffe did what they usually do, of course, try to use its powerful legs to scare the predators away. The angry mom stomped its hooves on the ground to warn the lions to stay away, and they all got up and started running out of fear. You go, girl! Despite the lioness catching up to a giraffe calf here and taking it down, the hungry feline didn't get to enjoy its meal in peace. The calf's mother came running in like a maniac, stomping on both the calf and the lioness. There was so much dust stirred up that we couldn't see what happened very clearly, but it looked like the angry giraffe had seriously harmed the lioness and probably even killed it, along with the poor calf probably. We've got some intense footage here showing a lone giraffe facing down a whole pack of 8 lionesses here. The lions circled their target and thought they were going to win without breaking a sweat, but this giraffe was no pushover. It kicked back with all its might, going in circles and striking anything that came remotely close to it with its powerful legs. It kept the lions on their toes and in their place, reminding them that their numbers were no match for its deadly kicks. Surrounded and outnumbered, this giraffe knew what was coming, but it decided to stay and fight back. Hungry lions were everywhere, eyeing her little newborn and planning their next move. The giraffe didn't let that faze it though, and it did what it knew how to do best. It tried to kick a lioness that walked behind it as soon as it sensed its presence, reminding the big cat that this wasn't gonna be an easy fight. While this calf didn't look so fragile, its protective mom wasn't taking any chances, and as soon as a lioness tried to approach it, the concerned parent attempted to attack the predator. The lioness was finding it hard trying to find an opening in the giraffe's defense, and soon enough, it realized that this was an impossible hunt. It felt like every predator in Africa was eyeing this poor giraffe's calf. Lions, jackals, and hyenas showed up to try and snatch it away, and the mom was getting exhausted trying to fight all of them. Giraffe newborns are especially fragile, and they seem to attract a lot of predators for that reason. Probably because they seem like they break easily. Anyway, the little one's mom wasn't happy about that, of course, and was doing its best to kick the life out of any predators that approached its calf. All that this giraffe had to do to scare the bloodthirsty male lion away from its newborn was approach the big cat. It was a very tense moment, and the stubborn lion tried to stand its ground for as long as possible. But it just couldn't control its fear much longer, and it jumped up and ran as soon as the giraffe got close enough. It's a shame she couldn't get there in time to save her baby's life before the lion took it. Did you enjoy this video? Please let us know in the comments section down below. And don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. And please, turn on your notifications bell to get notified when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.